Hello and welcome to Dogstar Gaming. It's J Dutch here. Today we're going to have a look at Assassin's Creed Unity. I'm a big fan of this franchise. I was introduced to this by my good friend Dogtanyan. I've played all of the games in the series, and I'm going to say it, I was really let down by this. I was really let down by this. Graphically, yes, it's stunning. You can, when they say they spent this many hours doing this and this many hours on this building, yeah, well done, it shows. But maybe if you spent a little bit more time on actually doing better missions and, you know, making the game better, it would have been a much better game, basically. But a lot of people had problem with density problems and crowd problems, but I never had any of those issues. There was no lag, even in combat like that. There's no issues at all. It's really smooth and it just flows freely. One of the things I want to start off with is going to be the main thing about Assassin's Creed, of course, the parkour and the free running. It's definitely not an improvement, not at all. It's quite jumpy at times, but overall there's a lot of new animations which, when it is working, it works very well and it is quite smooth, but it's definitely not an improvement. But it does allow you to go more between buildings rather than you can just go up and down. It's more easier to sort of go left and right and, you know, jump across to another ledge or jump across to another rope without just falling, basically. So this, where you jump on a wall then onto the ledge, obviously is really good. This here is your base. Yeah, it really is that boring. There is not a lot much going on. There's loads of rooms to explore where, you know, you've got different costumes and all of this and all of that, but it doesn't make you want to do that. You basically renovate the place, collect the money, and then with this money you go and take it to this fine gentleman. So he's a merchant. Merchants are all over the place, and from the very beginning all the merchants, they all sell the same things. There's no differences at all. Once you've unlocked things, then you unlock them everywhere, and it's basically just your consumables. So, you know, your lockpicks, smoke bombs, darts, that sort of stuff. There are skills upgrades to get also, so things like your health, so you don't take so much damage. This here is now one of the best things in the game, is the actual customization of your assassin. So from the hoods, the colors, the belts, I'm not going to show you too much of the differences, you know, because if you get the game you'll see that yourself. So there is a lot of customization, and also you've got a lot of the classic costumes there as well. And wait, what is that guy holding? Okay, so next thing we're going to talk about is the map. So the map is massive. Yes, the map is great, it's massive, and it's brilliant, it's really dense. There's not too many open areas, so they've really worked on it. But look how many chests there are compared to missions. So there's way too many chests. I mean, way too many chests. There's 4 types of chests. You've got grey chests, which you can just open whenever you can open them. They're all unlocked from the beginning. You've got lock chests, which are red, which you need to have lockpicks to open, and also they have different difficulties. So if you don't upgrade your skill, then you can't open the chest. So there's no point basically chest hunting at the beginning, because you're going to be wasting your time, because you ain't going to be able to open them. There's yellow chests, which have special items, and blue chests, which you can only open from using the app. Another thing that annoys me is these random encounters. There is far too many of them. So that was 40 out of 40. So that's that. And then there's like 40 chests in a district. So you do a chest, you do an encounter, you do a chest, you do an encounter. The encounters are all over the map. You don't have to be doing them, you know, 40 in one district. But once you do, say, 40, then the next one is 45. So you're just running along, and this, for example, is a co-op mission. Someone is opening and anyone can join, you know. It's as simple as that for you to join, but then, you know, there's a random encounter and you don't want to miss it because you have so many to do, so you go and get the random encounter. But guys, I hope you enjoyed that. It gives you a little insight. That was part 1. We're going to do part 2. It's going to be a little bit more upbeat, I hope. More combat, more kills. So see you on the other side.